Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft. Today we're going to be having a bit of fun. I was looking at Robocraft before I started recording, and I thought to myself I should let everyone know about the Happy 2015 code, which I did. I posted a video on that, and then then it dawned on me. I have no idea what I actually want to do in Robocraft at the moment. I'm kind of stuck for ideas. We've got our flyers, we've got our medics, we've got our tier 5s, our tier 1s, our tier 2s. We have every single tier except for a few. And the few tiers we don't have, I am not really too sure what to do in those tiers just yet, so I'll probably be doing those in the future. And then it dawned on me. Happy 2015, the robot. Everyone seems to like to do it. It's just what you do. When you have something as designed as this already, is the word I was looking for, what do? Well, you clearly make a robot out of it. So that's what we're going to be doing today, sir and sirs. We're going to be making a robot out of the 2015 sign we was given. Sadly, some things had to be changed, because technically, if you put down a driver's seat, you'll realise a lot of the blocks weren't actually properly attached. So I had to do some replacements, which is kind of took away from the P's. But ultimately, you can still fairly clearly see it saying 2015. Happy 2015 indeed. So what I'm going to do is go down the armour blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. Yeah, go down the armour blocks, and we're going to have every single kind of armour as different letters, which is going to be wonderful, sir and sirs. Truly a genius move there by Lathrix. I mean, it's completely reasonable. And I have no idea what tier we're actually going to end up in. There's no specific tier in mind. We're simply going to try and make... I think the word viable is a bit too far, but we're going to try and make a robot that at least functions. And there we go, there is the code again. Hopefully the robot will function in the end after it has all of its different coloured blocks in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, then wonderful, we don't have to do any more. So that's what 2015 looks like. So, yeah. So we're already on tier 4 blocks. Let's just go ahead and plonk those in. Wow, it's perfect. At exactly the right amount. Wonderful. Then we have to figure out how to actually get the robot to function. So, let's see if we put this like that. Tier 4, so next is tier 5. I think I might have to change these, sadly enough. I was hoping at least one would be kept the same colour so I wouldn't have to redo it, but sadly it seems like it's going to have to be done. Because I was messing around before this. I made it hover and had an over-tiered SMG. So yeah, that was how that was. So, tier 5, so in tier 6, darn, one off. So, tier 6 blocks. I am kind of curious to see what it's going to give, what tier it's going to put us in afterwards, just for doing this. I'm hoping not too high. I think really the only reasonable way to make this robot is to make it with a over-tiered weapon and have it as a kind of carriage for that. Because quite frankly, this thing is never going to be well armoured, because if we do well armour, it's going to lose the kind of symbolism more and more each piece of armour we add. So that's not particularly great. Okay, and finally, tier 8 blocks. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit high tiered, I must admit. Now I think about it, what I could have done is used heavy blocks, but then that would make movement a little bit iffy. There we go, happy 2015, the Rainbow Edition. Wonderful. So, movement. How do we move this thing? I think, honestly, for me, it's either going to be tracks or hovers. I don't really mind which, just one of the two. Maybe even a walker. Happy 2015 walker. Oh my, would that even work? Honestly, would that actually even work? Let's find out. Let's put the legs on and see how this thing would move, and if it moves decently, then it moves decently. If it doesn't, then, well, back to the drawing board. We could fit a lot of legs on this, which would give us a bit of armour, admittedly. We're already in tier 5 or 6. So we're already struggling a little bit, it seems. There we go. Well, oh! That actually doesn't move terribly, okay. Maybe legs are the way forward, but of course, like I say, the legs are tearing us up quite significantly. But it does make us quite stable, so it could possibly have a rail. Use it as a rail robot. I mean, what's going to bring more joy than being killed by a happy 2015 at long range. I mean, I can't think of anything more joyous in the world, Sir and Threats, than the 2015 Mega Rail Walker creature. Now, the question is, I think we should probably replace the underline because, well, the armor's a bit low. We could do tier 9 blocks because then we would actually not be overlapping one of the colours as well, which would be nice. Also, it means one SMG shot won't cut through the entire robot. Of course, at that stage, we're really high tier, and tier 9 armor is not going to help out this at all. Really. Let's do that. Yeah, we're about to go into tier 7. We're now in tier 7. Well, on the upside, being too over tiered then isn't really an option, since even tier 10 isn't that bad in tier 7. Please? Darn, it gets into tier 8. That's actually kind of awful, because we can't over tier ourselves very well. Ah, that's not good at all. Why would this be a thing? Maybe we should be. Maybe we could be cheap and move the legs forward so we can keep the back section here with brown. Like I say, I want it to at least function. You know, although viability isn't really a thing. Just no, I'd have to remove so many of the armor blocks, and I want. Darn. If we just used wheels or low tier tracks, this would work. But the legs do make it quite amusing. How to do this then? I guess this does mean though we could use many legs. Oh, that's so close to having another pair. Can you put these back maybe? But excellent, we can. Let's see how many Overwolf legs we can fit on this thing. I'm guessing quite a few, honestly. Oh yeah, that can go. That can move there. There we go. How many legs can we fit? Apparently quite a few. So that's the way we're going to do it. Let's put these in. Nope, no, we need more legs. Let's buy some more legs and go back into the practice mode just to make sure everything's a-okay. Then we'll jump. Then we'll jump ahead into a game. Nope, that leg needs to move. There we go. I guess we could also put legs here and here. You know why? Because progress, my friends. Progress. We are in tier 8, so the lowest tier of legs, oddly enough, aren't really adding much to us. Do we want thrusters maybe? Oh, we could have thrusters moving upwards, so our jumps could go for miles. That sounds completely reasonable and sane, if you ask me. So we need forward thrusters, so the jump goes further forward. Then we need upwards thrusters at the front and the back, so we actually get some height. Then we'll test it out, see how that goes. If it does well, it does well. Really hoping it does, because well, I don't think I want to change it more than it already is, because I kind of like it as it is now. Maybe some more weak thrusters just to give it a bit more oomph. Don't really want it to actually fly, although I don't think this will. But I could probably make it fly with tier 10 thrusters. I mean, look how much space we've got left until next tier. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we can indeed. Oh, that's a tier 9. Lathrix, get with it. There you go, tier 10. But can we have enough tier 10s? That's the question. Probably not. No, okay, so tier 9s would be a more viable option. If we had tier 10s on the front, that means we're going to go backwards, isn't it? Let's just test it out. If we jump really well, but it tips forward, which I think it will, since, you know, we have, so it tips backwards because you have really strong thrusters on the front, then we'll simply lower tier the front thrusters back to tier 9. Oh! Well, we can jump, Sir and Threats, we can definitely jump. Oh, no! This is terrible! Well, I didn't expect that, honestly. I don't know how we can stop this thing now, since we have no downwards thrusters, because I could kind of manually control ourselves if we had downwards thrusters as well. Maybe that would be an idea. Didn't expect that, honestly. Didn't really expect that. We could probably make it a flyer now I think about it, but then again, it's just losing its look more and more. The more high tier stuff we add. Why did it tilt forward though? That's my question. I mean, the thrusters, are we not evenly spaced? 1, 2, 3 thruster. In the back should be 1, 2, 3 thruster. 1, 2, 3 thruster. Yeah, it's both equally spaced. Oh well. Okay, let's do downwards thrusters then. Let's try and let's replace those little fellows with downwards thrusters. And then that way we can control our descent and try and get ourselves to flip. We could also have sideways thrusters kind of shoved in between the happy. There we go. This will be completely fine. I see no issues with this going forward. Okay, last practice, then we'll get into a game with the happy 2015 Tier 10 rail flying walker robot wolf creature. And onwards! That's so hard. Oh good, downward thrusters do the opposite tilt. We have complete control over flight zone threads. I can't see us ever crashing. I mean, how can you possibly think you'll crash when it's like this? Yeah, the problem is though the tilt, you have to lose all momentum. Which is rather sad. There we go. Oh, this is slightly odd, I must admit. I can't see this working too well. Where is the enemy? There's an enemy. Blink. Lovely. Okay, so back in a second when we get into a match. We are going to bring joy of the new year to our enemies. And welcome back. Here we are on one of the lovely icy maps. We know how much we love icy maps, sir. So we're going to go ahead and just hide, I think. Onwards! Oh, this jumping is going to get me in so much trouble at some stage. I guarantee you, by the end of the episode, I'm going to die at least once purely because I jumped too far. Okay, let's just be sneaky like an evil centipede and wait for them to come to us. Also, I now think that I really should put the weapon a little bit further forward. It'll make it infinitely more vulnerable, but it means I can fire downwards, which is infinitely more handy. Oh. Don't particularly want to fight an SMG, honestly. Which is good since there's now two of them. Blink. Yay, got a gun. Yeah, a single tier 10 in this tier, not going to do the best, must be admitted. What on earth? Oh, it's a watch. How on earth did he spot me? Well, that was a very skillful little fellow jumping up in the air. He wasn't even a flyer, that's the funny thing. It was a hover who just kind of launched himself. Oh, they're all SMGs and they're all coming to us. Let's see if we can steady ourselves. About to be hit. Nope, he missed us and we completely crippled him. So we've done our job, sir and sirettes. We crippled in the name of 2015. Oh, too many legs. Oh dear, we need a... Why have we not got a self-righting mechanism? Because we have downward thrusters, which actually kind of make us fly. Perhaps at some stage it'll flip us. No? Okay then. We're doing science right now, sir and sirettes. We've learnt that we need a self-alignment rectifier. Who keeps spotting me, really? I never see anyone, but I keep getting spotted. I mean, admittedly, I'm a very big target. It's not hard to see. I mean, yay! Wow, that's a lot of people. And I have no upwards thrusters left. I was going to fly away like some little evil bug, but sadly, no downwards thrusters. They're so keen to kill 2015 before it even started. The monsters. Well, I did a crab walk, so that's fun. Ah, killed by such a regular design you see all the time as well. Disgusting, sir and sirettes. Clearly disgusting. Who does regular designs these days? I think if we're going to have alignment rectifiers, we should go completely overboard with them. So when we flip as a majestic eagle. Several times. The 5 is now a spy 5. The 1 is now that. That looks a little bit odd. And yet I don't care. Onwards to another battle. We do actually need to weigh down the back a little bit anyway, since the thrusters do tend to tip us forward. Sorry, tip us downwards, back heavy. Oh, what's the word for here? The thrusters tip us down on the back. Ooh, everyone is premium. Yay for free premium days. We need to do well now. Well, last time we crippled someone, which was a lot better than I thought we were going to do. And now we're back here again to get vengeance or some such. So, I think we'll just go to the exact same place as before, in the name of 2015, and crash land into it. There we go. I think my message is a little bit hidden now, but not enough. I think it's still good enough to be 2015. I want to get some killing done. Will the enemies appear? Hopefully this time they're all bombers. That would be lovely. What is that? I wonder. Probably SMG. No, it's a plasma. Lovely. That makes me feel a little bit safer. That's a bomber, however. Ah, that was minuscule damage. A failure of a shot. Oop, there we go again. Yeah, too many legs. They all try and clip onto different things, which causes a weird kind of clipping issue. So basically, centipedes aren't very good in Robocraft. Lesson learned. Millipedes, however. I think that would cure our issue, actually, just more legs. Honestly, I think more legs is the answer here. Oh, nope, nope, there's an SMG. Wait, what's an SMG? As you can see, we are a completely viable option that doesn't die to one shot. Because that would be ridiculous, sir and sets. Yeah, one shot. I mean, that's why I had to change the armor to tier 9, so at least it can take one. Let's do it again, sir and sets. I'm determined to get at least one kill with the 2015. I'm sure someone out there has made a completely viable robot that is truly one of the best robots to be ever seen out of this contraption. And by contraption, I mean pattern. But that is not me. Okay, where am I going? I guess I'm just going on the hill. That hill. That hill. That hill. Okay. Technically, it's the same hill, we're in like a bowl, but I want that side. Now, can I jump and get on top of it without even climbing? Okay, let go thrust now. Oh, yeah. Yes! There we go. See, I told you this robot would be brilliant. I love the fact I could technically just fly forever if I were stable enough. I really should add wings to this thing. I really should consider destroying some of the middle legs and just adding wings, just caving into it. Now, remember, we are very vulnerable here. But, there we go. We hit someone for 67,000 damage, which is remarkably little considering there's a healer next to them. But we hit them, and that's the important thing here. Can we even climb this? Wow, how am I having trouble climbing anything? Look how many legs I've got. You'd think I'd kind of auto-climb just by being near it. Oh, you're near that rock? Well, now you're on top of it. Yay, everyone's happy. Can we shoot you in the air? You were not in range. Should have done the old spot check, but completely and utterly forgot. Oh, been spotted. And hit once. Wow, we actually survived the hit, sir and sirettes. We are going places. Like hell. Can't see him at all. I know where he is. Excellent, he was actually in range. Only 22,000 damage, yet I think I'll do better if I was one tier less. I think then my single rail might actually be a little bit better. Particularly since the rail damage nerf, I feel that this won't really do what it wants to do. Yeah, every time I plink it, it's getting healed, so let's go for the healer behind. That's a healer, yes? Let's go for its weapon. There we go, took out... No, we didn't! Ah! We did take out some stuff, though, and turned off its shield, which is not really worth much at all. I was going to say darn another healer, but it seems to have fell. I'm completely okay with these turn events. They have only lost one robot, by the way. They have SMGs and healers and one rail, and that is their entire composition. I feel... No! You cannot kill 2015! I refuse to die! Okay, you can kill 2015. After I bug out a little bit. This is the least maneuverable robot in existence. But it is 2015! No one's even commented on it. It's really upsetting. Look! Happy 2015! It's a really obvious thing with a little mushroom cap on. Onwards. We're going to do well at least once. I'm determined. Oh! Storm Striker. With a really terrible name and really generic name. You also haven't got premium. You failed on so many levels with the Storm Rover. I assume this fellow likes storms. And he's on our side as well. It's rather upsetting. The Storm Rover is a SMG tank. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I don't know what I expected, but something perhaps a little bit more grand. Okay, turn off thrusters. It seems that weighing down the back has really helped. I mean, that's just awesome being able to do that. I wonder if I could hit the ceiling. I mean, how stable am I? Will I twist? Sadly, yes, still a bit too front heavy. Ah, that's a shame. I could use helium, perhaps. That might be a good idea, because we could use helium underneath the underline. Perhaps that would keep us up a little bit more stable, if both sides had an equal kind of up pull. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be able to float me, but still something. Go for the legs! Excellent. We've hit the legs. We've crippled the foul SMG. We can hide again behind our rock like a good centipede. I do love how this thing moves. It's very, very creepy, which I'm completely okay with, and I approve very much so of this. Who dares fight the happy 2015? Okay, we need to get off this, and I don't think we're getting off without falling. Okay, down, slow. There we go. Turning the wrong way, but you know what? The long way round is sometimes the most fulfilling. Or some crap like that. Wow, there's a lot of jumpers. Go for the legs! Excellent. Keep picking off the legs, that's the plan. We are the leg plinker. Because we both plink, and we plink and we're made of legs, and we also go for the legs. It's got like a double thing there, double meaning. Is there a medic? They seem to be very well healed. No! Oh, poop. I didn't even see the rock. Also, I forgot how high we could jump then. Went straight into the air when I just meant to do a quick little hop instead. Can I hover? While I'm waiting, we need to entertain ourselves. Can I? Oh, no. There we go. The sideways thrusters really do help, I must say. Oh. Got ya. Sadly, you didn't have legs to plink off, but I did stab you. Yes, I do think the tier 10 rail is a bit weak in this tier. It does very little damage, honestly. Even with a decent hit. I mean, I did hit that one bomber for quite a bit, but with the prevalence of tanks, really not doing too well. Let's go for the healer. I think it's the only one of its kind. And that was nice. 104,000 damage, took it to half health. That should cripple their efforts quite significantly if we've done any damage to its weapons. Let's try and get over here. Without making ourselves too obvious, but we are a lot faster when we're in the air. So it's a bit of a trade-off there. Speed for how obvious I am. Again, let's try and go for the healer. Do our job. Go for the legs. Excellent. You may SMG me, but I've already hit your healer. You've lost this battle. A lot of our fellows are on very low health, and I can't see healer on our team. Well, the medics are in a very bad way now, thanks to the excellent efforts of the 2015 and the teammates, of course. I mean, it wasn't just me, really. In fact, it was very little me. Ah, I was having to get a kill. The monster. He should have just gave up and not had shields. I think that's the first time I've actually been spotted. Well done them for finally figuring out how to use the Q key. I mean, really, that does actually doom me. I mean, it's almost a legitimate compliment by doing that. They have doomed my position. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to kill it. They can do a nice bit of damage to it. Them having so many SMGs is really hampering my efforts. If they were plasma or medics, it would be so much better for me. Plasma, I have a chance to dodge, and medics, well, they can't really do much unless they can fly up here, which generally they can't. They can't see where the enemies are. I think our team has lost this battle, sadly. Let's just jump onto here. Let's have a quick look if we can actually see anyone. We can. Sadly, he is fully functioning in terms of weaponry. Ah, my weapon can't aim downwards like I explained earlier. He's crippled completely and I still can't even fight him. It's really upsetting. Now, the question is, can any of them actually move well? Because it seems like they honestly can't. And thankfully, he didn't spot me, which is very kind of him. If he spotted me, it would have been a real mean thing to do. Ah, I can't. It's like he's just made of armor. I can do very little to him. I blink at him very slowly, and he's blinking back at me. Thankfully, he can't aim because he's not. Because he's just holding down fire. I must thank him again for his antics. He's helping. Clearly, he wants. He understands the joy of Happy 2015. There you go, another couple of weapons gone. I insist, hold down fire now. I can't really jump, because Because if I do, I will go flying into the distance towards the left. I would imagine. Let's turn on thrusters. Oh, actually, it's if I press right at the same time, it stays stable for a remarkable amount of time. I don't really want to be hit anymore because I am scared of losing my eye. I think it's an eye which is holding the gun in place. There we are, and we get our first kill, and probably the last one as well, so I'm happy with that. Happy 2015, my friend. Yes, I think I'll have to go back to the drawing board and possibly try and get this thing into a lower tier. It seems the weapon is simply not as powerful as I'd hoped. Happy 2015 to the enemy I killed. You have truly brought joy to mine, as you have gave me RP and such things. So, how did I get this into 2015? How did I get this into tier 7? Let's see. That's a good point, actually. We're actually in tier 8. I thought it was in tier 7 for some reason. We're actually in tier 8, which isn't great. So, let's figure out a way to do this, shall we? So, let's remove all the legs and get it back to just being happy. Also lose the thrusters. I mean, the thrusters are definitely not helping us here. We could just use a tier 9. But that would be a little bit, I don't know, I want the tier 10 rail. I just want it. It's so deliciously... Ooh, there we go, we're in tier 7. So if we have a very cheap mode of transport, we could stay in tier 7, but that would really weaken us if we used particularly weak blocks. How about we use tier 3 caterpillar tracks? How about tier 4? Could we get 4 of those without it over-tiering? We could. Okay, what about tier 5 perhaps? It looks like I could do that, so perhaps 4 tier 5 tracks would be a viable option. I don't really know about this. I don't think it's going to work out perfectly well, but I do think it's going to be amusing nonetheless. It does, however, slightly hide our message of joy and goodwill, which is a little bit upsetting, but at the end of the day, what says Happy New Year more than either over-tiered SMGs or rails? Close enough. Let's get straight into the last match of the day. Hopefully it'll go well, if the servers wish to cooperate. Back in a second to see if they will. And we are back. I've now realised how nervous I am about using this, because now I can't even go and climb up walls. My ability to hide is very, very little. And, well, the tracks are very, very slow. So consider this a science experiment, sir and sirettes. One which I think we're about to fail. Let's wait here, I guess, and hopefully someone will come along our path. And if I don't, I'll just wait here and relax. See, now that's how you over-tier a rail. Not like... What on earth? Is that meant to be a reindeer? I approve a lot. Excellent. Happy 2015 and Rudolph together at last. Darn, I was hoping they would stay up there, but my friend there got the hit. Yay, I'm even the right way round for them. Darn, that's a rock, Lathrix. You don't shoot rocks, you shoot people behind the rocks. Look down in shame. Oh, I just realised mine kind of looks like a creature now, because it has a tail and a head. Admittedly, the head spews out red hot. I don't even know what the rail is using. Photons, I suppose. Not photons, but some form of electronic particle, I imagine. Aha! You've lost a weapon, sir. I think we've just won the battle. I love how Rudolph is a healer. I am very happy that Rudolph is a healer. I don't know why, but it's oddly satisfying to know this. Oh, our friend there may have lost his locomotion. We'll try and guard him as best we can. I would like to have a shot at their healer if possible, but beggars can't be choosers. The first thing that shows its ugly head. Thankfully, he wasn't very good at aiming and missed us both completely. They did scare the crap out of me, so he did achieve that. Oh, that's why you don't stick your head out against the rail. Excellent shot there, my friend. Darn, it's being healed. Move back quickly, faster. No, my weapon. I am happy 2015. I don't think that tracks are a good idea, honestly. Oh wait, we have medics. I can heal myself. My turning is really, really bad, my word. I didn't expect this to be quite so bad. Excuse me, medic. Could you tend to my wounds, please? I seem to be missing my head. I would like my head back, it's rather functional. Yes! Heal, that's better. Thank you. What a cute little flying car you are. Maybe a over-tiered SMG would do better, or 2 SMGs might do better than the single tier 10 rail. Possibly, particularly with the lack of momentum we have. This shape is rather dreadful, it must be said. It's a big hindrance. Excellent! He's shown himself and got shot several times with rails. Sadly, there's a healer healing the healer. Which isn't what I wanted to see. I wish we had more SMGs on our team. We have a lot of rails and medics, but not enough SMGs, if I do say so myself. No, come back, sir! You're going to get gutted! Our medic's trying to help you, but I don't think he will... Oh, no, never mind. You are truly a hero of our team. I take it back. You're braver than I am, sir. Mr. Can't see your name because of blue blur. Norley? Knorley? Well, I'm glad you had a name I can't pronounce. Otherwise it wouldn't be me, would it? Ah, final move. It seems that where I am currently is completely useless for the team. And now we're jammed. Well, 2015 is off to a flying start. Tracks are completely useless. Perhaps wheels would have been a better choice. Turning is a rather hindrance. Is there any enemies I can actually help with? Someone, please get in the way of my gun. I can't really move very well, so you'd have to get in the way for me. But I've got like a little gap I can actually shoot through because these wheels, because of his wings, are rather large. No, I can shoot it. Move, sir. I mean, thank you for hitting me earlier, though, but yay, I hit someone. Truly the most excellent of marksmen. Okay, there we go. Let's just go in. Team victory, wonderful. Well, we won our first match, and we got our first kill in the last match, and I think we can safely say the tracks are not the best idea. Either legs or wheels were probably the best idea. Hovers won't work because it'll just crash on the floor. Yeah, I think that really kind of sums up. We could go really stupid and have wheels like this. All tier 1 or tier 2 wheels, just spam them. Because we have a lot of P-flops to spare, to be perfectly honest. Would this work? Let's face it, this is not a robot that's meant to be the most functional robot in the world. It's simply meant to amuse me as I play the game. Which is the whole point of the game, in my opinion. So, let's see how this functions. Oh, that kind of tickled my funny bone there. It's like a really weird circular centipede. The best kind of centipede, if I do say so myself. Well, at least it turns. I want to try out the alignment rectifier, so move back, lad. It's on stable ground. And full power at some point. Oh, that's... I think it's because of the amount of wheels we've added. That was actually rather disappointing. I was hoping it'd be a bit more spinny, honestly. Aha! You didn't see that, Stone Threats. I let them live. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it here, Stone Threats. So there's only one thing left to say. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. And of course, happy 2015. You can make my 2015 happy by simply hitting the like button now. Yay, segues. But yeah, truly happy 2015. Thank you for being with me on this wonderful year on YouTube. It's been a year and a half now on YouTube, and honestly, 2014 has been brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, Stone Threats, and goodbye. Have a nice day and have a nice rest of the year.